Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
Rail firms were slammed yesterday after the boss of Britain's biggest transport company was awarded an £800,000 bonus linked to meeting diversity targets. Graham Sutherland, chief executive of First Group, landed the performance-related payout despite its three rail companies cancelling tens of thousands of trains over the last year. The 60-year-old's bonus, nearly 1.5 times the size of his salary, comes after he met performance targets including ensuring the multi-billion-pound company made progress on diversity and environmental, social and governance (ESG) concerns. Such targets have been dubbed woke capitalism by critics. Union bosses condemned the size of the payment, while ex-ministers said rail chiefs on huge salaries ought to be judged on whether they can run services profitably. The row comes after the Daily Mail revealed how rail chiefs were continuing to pocket huge bonuses despite failing to enforce new minimum service level laws implemented by Rishi Sunak's government to minimize the impact of strikes. Mr. Sutherland is in line to receive the £800,000 bonus on top of his salary of £567,000, taking his total pay packet for this year, including pension contributions and other benefits, to £1.4 million. It comes after more than 61,000 trains were partially or fully cancelled across Avanti, South Western Railway and Great Western Railway, the three train franchises owned by First Group, over the last year, according to analysis of Office of Rail and Road figures by The Telegraph. That is an increase of 1/5 compared with the 12 months running up to the introduction of the COVID pandemic lockdowns in 2020. Critics claim that rewarding executives for meeting ESG and diversity goals threatens the nation's prosperity, with former Conservative Minister Sir Jacob Rees-Mogg last month warning of the dangers of woke capitalism if Labour won the election. Steve Norris, who was a transport minister under Sir John Major, told the paper, "It's disappointing that First Group doesn't appear to recognise that its principal job is to run trains and buses profitably. Ensuring high standards in terms of ESG and diversity should be taken for granted in a major PLC, not the basis on which the CEO is paid." Mick Whalen, General Secretary of Train Drivers Union ASLEF, claimed the bonus showed poor performance is rewarded for the CEO, while rail staff go 5 years without a pay rise. "We know who the hypocrites and bad actors are, those who have plundered the industry for 30 years, he added. In response, First Group stressed that many of the factors behind delays and cancellations, such as bad weather and infrastructure problems, were outside its control. It added that it had invested more than £120 million over the past year, primarily on electric buses. Meanwhile, its rail financial performance was driven by open access companies Hull Trains and Lumo rather than those operating under government contracts. A spokesman said, "Last year First Group was the 5th best performing company in the FTSE 250 and this strong financial performance enabled us to pay around £1.6 billion in wages to our 30,000 people nationwide."